Hi everyone and welcome to this Soulful Chakra Flow class with me. I'm Kat and I'm really delighted to be doing this with you. So if you're new to yoga or new to my self class, welcome. And if you're a regular practicer or if you're regular to my classes, welcome as well. So we're going to get started. Just before we do, I just want to check in and say if you have any injuries that you're working with or if there's anything that you want to do differently in this class, feel free. Today's class, as I said, is a Soulful Chakra Flow, and we're going to tap more into three chakras in particular, beginning with our crown chakra, which is at the top of our head, which governs our awareness and our clarity of thinking, and then our third eye chakra, so just between our eyebrows, just above them slightly, and that is all about our imagination and our intuition. And then finally, our heart chakra, which governs our love and compassion. So really the focus is on those three chakras today. And as you are probably aware, every experience that we have in life leaves an imprint on our body. It leaves us with an imprint of thoughts and feelings and really influences actions moving forward. So when you bring those chakras into alignment and clear them, hopefully it'll give you that feeling of release, of more groundedness and whatever else you may need from it. So let's get started. Beginning in a tucked toe position, a kneeling position, okay? So I'm going to bring those toes tucked under. If at any point this doesn't quite feel right for you, come out of the pose, you can just untuck the toes and bring the bum towards the heels, okay? So we're tucking those toes under, draw the bum onto the heels and bring the hands on top of the knees. Begin by tapping into our breath. So just closing the eyes, finding a softness in the face, in the jaw, in the shoulders, in the neck, in the chest. Breathing in for 4. And out for 4. Breathing in for 4. And out for 4. Breathing in for 4. And out for 4. You can stay with this breath or bring your own Ujjayi breath if you want to. At this point, feel free to untuck the toes. You might want to give them a little bit of a wiggle. Draw the bum onto the heels, roll those shoulders back. Lengthen through the spine and create space between the ears and the shoulders. We're turning the palms to face upwards, so we're open to receiving this new energy in our session today. And just take your right hand and place it on your heart chakra. Follow your breath and feel that rise and fall of your chest. Allow yourself to arrive in this space, dropping into the breath. And then just begin to really focus on that breath, moving into those chakras. So bringing our awareness to the top of our head now, to our crown chakra, which governs our clarity, our consciousness, our awareness. And imagine that breath, that new prana, as a white light, just moving down through your crown chakra. And then moving down into your third eye, that space just above the eyebrows. And in between them. It governs your intuition and your imagination. And then finally, that breath is moving through into your heart space. So that breath is vibrating through those chakras today. Creating that space, inviting in whatever you might need. Revitalization, groundedness, clarity. Bringing it all into alignment. Keep with that breath. And on your next inhalation, raise the hands up overhead, bring them in prayer. And then bring those hands into your heart center. We're going to swoop those hands in front, taking eagle arms now. Okay. If this isn't for you, you can take hold of the shoulders. Crossing the arms over. And as we begin, we're lifting up to create a bit of a back bend. And exhale to rise. Inhale to rise up. And exhale to rise. Inhale to rise up. Draw the shoulders down, keep lifting the heart space up. Take it a few more times, really flow with that breath. Create that space. And last one, inhale to rise up and just hold here. Allow the head to maybe melt back a little bit more. Draw the shoulders back and down. Breathe into it for 3, 2, and 1. And exhale, release those hands. Inhale the hands all the way up, palms touch. As we exhale, take them forward into the heart space. And then let's swap those arms over. So again, you can take hold of the shoulders if it feels more comfortable for you, or cross it over into Garudasana, eagle arms. Breathing in as we lift up. Exhale to run. Inhale to rise up. Exhale to run. Follow that breath. Create that little bit of a back bend. Really tapping into those chakras. Keep visualizing them. Visualizing that breath moving through. Just 3 more rounds here. Working into the spine. And for 1. So the inhale, rise up and hold. Exhale to release. Inhale the hands up overhead. And as we exhale, begin to bring the hands down. Walk it forward, keeping the knees tucked underneath the hips. And we're taking this into your first puppy dog. You can say I've got a block here. If you do want to use that block, you can bring the block underneath your forehead. You lower it down as much as feels comfortable. Bring the block right underneath the forehead. And then just creating that space so you can tuck the toes under if it feels good. But just breathe into that puppy dog. Find that breath for yourself. Allow that breath to flow. You don't want to use the block at this point. You can begin to lower down just a little bit more, maybe lowering the chest down, looking forward. Untuck those toes if you want to. Breathe into it. Ground in the heart space to the earth. Follow that breath. Keep finding space in the side body. Surrender into the mat. And for 1, as we inhale, let's walk it back. Find that tabletop position. Just begin and warm up the wrists a bit in the body. We're going to take those circles. Bend the elbows. You can begin to make figures of 8. Move whatever way feels comfortable for you. Taking a light grip of the mat. Maybe you want to take bigger circles here and draw the hips forward and back. Most important thing is just breathe. Feel the rhythm of your own body. Allow the head to melt down. And flow. And bringing ourselves around just a couple more times. Maybe you want to close the eyes. Find that breath. And for 1, bringing ourselves back into that tabletop position. At this point, just bring those hands under the shoulders, take a light grip of the mat, and begin to tuck the toes under. We're going to float back into our first downward dog here, switching on those arms, squeezing the biceps in towards each other. Take a pedal through the legs. You can just walk that dog, make sure it feels good for you. Pressing the heels back, breathe into it. Stay with that breath. You can maybe turn the head from left to right, find that space. Waggle those hips, breathe. Good, keep that breath flowing through those chakras, head to third eye to heart chakra. Breathe into 1 more breath in here. Inhale, take it forward to a plank, and then snake the hips off and back. Find that breath, inhale, take it forward to your tiptoes, bring it into that plank, and then snake it up and back. Draw those heels further down, as far as feels comfortable. Inhale forward to your plank, and then snake it back. Draw those heels back, find that downward dog and breathe into it. We're just going to hang out here for those 5 breaths. Stay with that breath. Keep bringing it through. And for 1, on your next inhalation, roll over to the right side. Just turning those hips ever so slightly. Breathe into it. Stay with that breath.
Inhale, take it over to the opposite side. Stay with that breath. And one more time, roll it over. You can take that gaze this time in between your arms, look towards the left side, breathe into it. And one more time, take it over to the right. Bring it back into your downward dog. Find that breath. Hang it out here, lean into it for 5. Switch on those arms. Follow that breath through the crown chakra, to the third eye, to the heart chakra. Everything coming into alignment now. Your next inhalation, just begin to walk those feet all the way up to the top. Bend in the knees, let the head melt on. As we inhale, drop the weight into the heels. Find a softness and a depth to your breath. And begin to peel yourself all the way up. Rise to the top, roll the shoulders back, inhale the hands up. As we exhale, sweep those hands behind. Inhale, as we interlace the hands, open the heart space, bend the knees and roll forward as you melt the head down. Maybe here you want to begin to press the weight to the front of the feet and lengthen through the legs. Keep drawing the head down. Keep finding that breath and bring it through. And for 1, as we inhale, stand it all the way up. Swoop the hands up, find that breath. Bring the hands together in prayer and exhale back into your heart center. Follow that breath. Ground those feet to the earth. Stand in tall as we inhale to rise. As we exhale to fold. Follow that breath. Inhale to that halfway lift. From here, you can just bend back, step back with that left foot. Find that breath, look forward and bring it through. Inhale, rise with that right leg. You're going to press the left heel down and then we're drawing the knee in towards the nose. Inhale to rise. Draw that knee over towards the right elbow. Inhale to rise. Draw that knee over towards the left elbow and hold for 3, 2, and 1. Inhale, rise. Take it into your 3-legged dog. Hold in here. Just hang out. Okay, maybe you want to take a circle 3 times here. And inhale back up. When you're ready, inhale. We're taking the knee in towards the nose. Leg rises. Knee in towards right elbow. Leg rises. Knee in towards left. This time we're kicking through to turn this into a fallen star. When you're ready, just reach and back. Really draw the hips up and back. Breathe into it. Lovely. I'm hoping you're still there with me. Stay with that breath. Maybe open that heart space more. And for 1, inhale, take it back. And take it through your vinyasa. Open that heart space and meet back. In that downward dog, breathe into it. Stay with that breath. Gently step, walk or hop towards the top of the mat. Exhale to fold. Inhale to rise all the way up. Bring those hands in prayer to your heart center. Find your Tadasana, find that groundedness and breathe into it. Steady with that breath. Inhale, hands rise. Exhale to fold. Inhale to that heart space, lift up halfway. Exhale, hands to the mat, step back. Bring that right leg back. We're taking a runner's lunge, look forward. When you're ready, press the hands in, take the left leg to rise. Switch on those arms and breathe into it. Full deep breath in now. Really press the right heel down. Really stretching through those toes. Bend into that left knee. Engage that core. Take it up to rise through your 3-legged dog. Bring that left knee over to the right elbow. Inhale to rise. Bring that left knee over to the left elbow. Inhale to rise. One more time. Bend that knee. Try and open the hip. Just going to take 3 anti-clockwise circles here and then hold it up. Straighten through that leg. Bring the knee in towards the nose, engage that core. Inhale to rise. Take it over to the left elbow. Inhale to rise. Over to the right elbow. Transition now to our falling star. We turn to the side. Open that heart space. Breathe into it. Find that breath. And for one. Float that hand back down. Inhale to rise. And take it through. Either your knees, chest, and chin. Or chaturanga. Breathing in. Knees to the mat, bum to the heels. Find that child's pose. Follow that breath. Bring it through. Come back to your child's pose at any point. Align with that breath. On your next inhalation, let's peel the chin into the chest and melt ourselves all the way back up. Find that tabletop position. As you inhale, tuck those toes under. Find that downward dog and switch on your arms. Follow the breath. Breathe in your crown chakra, your third eye, your heart chakra. Inhale, right leg rises. Bring that right foot through. We inhale, we're rising up. Finding our high lunge here, squeeze those thighs in towards each other. Stay with that breath, keep reaching up. And then let's turn this into our exalted warrior. Reaching back, okay? Stay with that breath, bringing it through. We're gonna just take 3 pulses for 1, for 2, for 3. Inhale to rise up and turn that into a warrior 2. So you sink into that front knee, really pressing down on that back knee. Find that breath. Squeeze the thighs in towards each other. Find that space. Flip that front palm and reverse that warrior. Stay with that breath now. Keep finding that space. And when you're ready, as we exhale, windmill those hands forward. Take it back into that high lunge. We're going to reach forward. Wrap the arms around and take it back. Reaching forward and take it back. Reaching forward and take it back. Hold in here. Open that heart space. Taking a full deep breath in. Rise up. Bend into that front knee. Bring the hands to the mat as you inhale. Moving into our half standing split. We just pick up. Bring those hands in front. Stay in here. Take a full deep breath in. Just tap the knee in for 1. And take it away for 2. And for 3. Inhale. Rising up here, okay? You begin to melt the head down towards the knee, towards the shin. Keep picking up the back leg. Stay with that breath. And for 1, bring that foot back down. So we inhale, rise up. So we exhale. Begin to bend into the left knee. Taking it into our Savasana. Follow that breath. You can hang out here if you want to. Take it a little bit lower. Rise up with that right hand. And you can take that bind if you want to take it around. Follow that breath. Keep bringing it through. And for 1, inhale to rise all the way up. Back into that warrior 2. Find that breath. Create that space and find that strength. As we inhale, reverse that warrior. As we exhale, windmill it forward. Take that right leg to rise. Bend into that knee. Hold in here. And when you're ready, taking it through either your one-legged vinyasa, knees, chest, and chin, whatever suits you. Open that heart space. So you exhale, let's float it all the way back. Draw yourself back into that downward dog and breathe into it. Follow that breath. Inhale that left leg up. Float that left foot through. Inhale to rise now. Finding that breath. Bringing it through. Let the body rise up. Keep pressing through that back leg. And then turn this into your exalted warrior. We inhale. Rising up. Exhale, take it down. Inhale to rise up. Exhale, take it down. Inhale to rise up. Exhale, take it down and hold here. Windmill open to warrior two. Turn that back foot sideways. Extend through those arms. Find that space. Check your alignment and scooch that back foot in as much as you need to. When you're ready, squeeze those thighs in towards each other. Flip that palm and reverse that warrior. Breathe into it. Moving back into that warrior two, then windmill those hands forward. Taking this into our standing split. Lean into that front knee. Bring the hands slightly in front. Inhale, pick up. Extend the leg behind and tap, engage that core. Breathe into those chakras. Find that clarity. Find what you need. Inhale, take it up. This time you can begin to melt the head towards that leg. If you want to, you can even take hold off that leg. Whatever feels best for you. Press into the mat. Keep rising up with that right leg. Bring that breath through. And for one, softly land it back. Inhale, rise to that high lunge. Wrap those arms around. Give yourself that self-love. Bring yourself into that again. And one more time. Opening up that heart space and hold here. Stay with that breath. Squeeze the thighs in towards each other. Then as you inhale, rise up with those hands. Turning into Skandasana now, right knee. Bend into that right knee. Breathe into that space. And again, if you want to, bring the hands to the mat. Or if you want to, you can take that bind. We're going to wrap the arms around. Find that space for 3, for 2, for 1. Release. Come back into your warrior two. Extend through those arms. Open that heart space. Breathe into it. Flip that front palm. Reverse that warrior. And windmill those hands forward. Turn it around and take it into that three-legged. Bend that knee. Open that hip space. And for 1. Take that leg back and take it through to your one-legged vinyasa or whatever feels right for you. Exhale. Take it back into that downward dog and breathe into it. Stay with that breath if you're with me. Take child's pose if you need to. Just lean into it. Find that consciousness. Find that clarity. Find that alignment. Inhale into rise. Right leg. Curl, round in the back, draw that knee into nose. Inhale to rise. Right leg. Curl, knee into left elbow. Right elbow. Inhale to rise. Knee into left elbow. This time we're kicking through. Rising up to that falling star. Drop and down. Lift the hips up. And as you exhale, windmill that hand down. Inhale to rise. Use that breath, windmill down. Inhale to rise. Open that heart space. As you exhale, let's take it back. All the way up. And maybe here, you want to take this in your wild thing. Spinning on that left foot. Draw the hips up and back. Breathe, breathe, breathe. Really steady on that right leg, left hand. One more breath in. Exhale. Windmill it back onto the mat. Take it through your vinyasa. Open that heart space. And breathe. Take it back. Follow that breath. I always say, follow that breath. Let it be your guide. Inhale, left leg rises. Curl and draw that knee in towards your nose. Inhale, left leg rises. Curl and draw that knee in towards left elbow. Inhale, left leg rises. We're moving into our fallen star again here. Curl and bring it through. Kick through and rising up. Draw the hips up. Open the body up. Press on with those feet. As you exhale, windmill down for 1. Inhale, draw those hips up. Exhale, windmill down for 2. Inhale to rise and hold. Find that space. Left leg comes back. Windmill into your wild thing. If you want to go here today, okay? Draw the hips up and back. Find that breath. Find what you need from your wild thing. And exhale, taking it back. Inhale to upward dog, vinyasa in through. Exhale. Find that downward dog. Breathe into. Follow that breath. On your next inhalation, draw the right leg up. Swing the knee forward and step it through your hands. Drop down with the left knee. Inhale to rest. 3 more self-love hugs. Wrap those arms around for 1. Cactus and open for 2. Wrap those arms around. Cactus and open. Wrap those arms around. Cactus and open. Inhale, hold here. Open that heart space. As you exhale, windmill those hands forward. And you want to extend through that front leg. Bring the hands underneath the shoulders. Draw that toe towards you. Follow that breath. Just for a deeper stretch, you can use blocks here if you want to. You draw the body forward. And from 1 as we inhale, just take yourself forward, frame the front foot. Take that leg back. One more breath in here. Inhale. Draw that left leg forward. Frame the foot. Draw the knees down. Inhale to rise up. 3 last self-love hugs. Wrapping those arms around for 1. Cactus and open. Wrap around for 2. Cactus and open. And wrap around for 3. Cactus and open. Really tapping into those 3 chakras now. Find that depth in your breath. Really let it all go. If there's anything you're holding on to, think about those things, a person, a thing. This is really the place to make that space. This is your space. You're meeting on the mat with yourself. Inhale, hands rise. Extend through that front leg. Bring those hands just underneath your shoulders. Breathe into it. You're going to just draw your body forward and keep looking forward, moving as far as the most comfortable for you. Stay with that breath. And for 1. Walking forward with those hands. Take that left leg up. Take it through your final vinyasa, whichever way you want to go. Open that heart space. As we exhale, let's take it back. Step through right foot. Bring the left knee behind the right ankle. We're taking it down into a seated position. As you inhale, hands rise. As we exhale, take that seated twist. Bring the gaze over the shoulder and breathe. As we exhale, sweep it back. Extend through that leg. And let's swap those legs over. Thread it through. Bring that left foot to the other side. As you inhale, imagine you're on an elastic band. As you exhale, wrap it around. Take that gaze over the shoulder. Find that breath. Just find that space. Just creating that space. Inviting it in. And for 1. Gently coming back to center. From here, we're just going to take those legs and cross them over. Okay, so we're bringing the right leg underneath, the left leg on top. And so you're holding on to little handlebars. We're just lengthening through the body, creating that space. If you do want to, you can use a block, and you can bring that block in underneath your knee here or underneath your bum for more support. Okay, aligning with those chakras, big breath in, and let it go. and release. Bring those legs out in front, then crossing them over. Right leg on top. It might feel different on either side, it certainly is for me, as you can see. So adjust as you need to, use the block where you need to, bring that underneath to support your leg. Find that breath and bring it through. Just gently placing the hands on the tops of those feet. And as though you're drawing the feet towards you, just ever so gently. And release. Just gently swoop the legs around. Okay, extending through the legs. Taking the legs wide. And then flexing through the feet. You don't need to go really deep here. Just inhale, imagine you're like an elastic band. And reach forward as you melt your heart down towards the floor. Just go as far as feels comfortable. Finding that space for yourself today. And allowing the body to really melt down. As we come closer to our Savasana, invite a deeper breath into your body. Consciously slowing down. Dropping into the breath more deeply. And then inhale softly, coming all the way back up. So taking those legs around, draw the bum towards the heels. Slowly taking ourselves all the way down onto the mat. Recline pigeon pose here. Just bring that right foot on top of the left. Allow the hip just to sink out to the side and breathe into it. If you want to, you can thread the hands through. Draw the leg towards you. You can flex the toes or just relax those toes, whatever feels good. Breathe in more deeply now. Allowing yourself to let go. Keep drawing the head and shoulders down onto the mats. And release. Bring that foot back down and let's swap it over. Bring that left leg on top, thread it through. And just breathe into it. And release. As you release the feet to the earth, bring the hands to the side, slowly windscreen wipe those knees. Tune into that breath. One last time, draw the knees in towards the chest. You can find a happy baby here if you want to. Just gently swaying side to side. Maybe massaging the sacrum. And then gently just hugging your body one more time. Exhale as you release. Bring the hands out to the side. Feet can be together if you want to, with the knees out to the side and recline Baddha Konasana, or just allow the feet to flop out to the side. Allow yourself to really just let go, sink into this moment. Every experience we carry with us. And really, we can be drawn so much into the past and the future that we forget to be here in the present. Create that space for yourself. Allow yourself to be. And when you're ready, bring your hands onto your heart chakra, taking a full deep breath in. Release what you don't need. Let the final bits come. Inhale, reach the arms up overhead, circle the feet and the toes, the hands, and maybe sway the head from side to side. And as though you're taking your first stretch of the day, inhale all the way up, big stretch. Take those knees in, roll it over to your right or your left side. And gently come back to seated to close our practice together today. Bring those hands on top of the knees. Create that space for yourself. Breathe into those chakras, that crown chakra for your consciousness, your awareness, that third eye for your intuition and your imagination, and that heart chakra for your love and compassion. So just to finish off our practice today, if you had to list all the people that you love, how long would it take for you to list yourself? Just take that with you. Remember, fill your cup, start with yourself, and then you should have enough to give to everyone else. Namaste. Big deep breath in. Hands in prayer. Thank you so much for practicing with me today for this class. I'm Yoga Up Cat. It was my pleasure. Namaste.